Welcome back everyone to PC Mazda Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2019 diesel, you heard me right, diesel CX-5. Now, this car's only been sitting on Mazda USA's site as an upcoming vehicle for like 3 years now. So today I want to get around the vehicle, take a look at it, take it out for a drive, and see if this car was worth the 3-year wait. Now this particular one right here, as it sits, will MSRP out at $42,045. So that's running about $3,000 to $4,000 more expensive than the turbocharged Signature Edition. Now that I said Signature Edition, the diesel only comes in the Signature Edition. You can't get it optioned into any other trim level. So this is the only way you're going to be finding that diesel CX-5. So let's go ahead and get around the vehicle, take a look inside, and then we'll take it out for a drive. Thank you guys so much for all of you that are following, and then everyone else that's seen this video or my channel for the first time. If you guys like the content you see today, please do like and subscribe. That way so you can keep up to date on all the new vehicles that are coming out in the Mazda lineup, and then hopefully some news moving forward on some of the new vehicles that are yet to be announced. So let's go ahead and get around the car. Starting with the front of the vehicle, this is a signature model, so you're going to get your full iActive Safety Sense package. So you're going to have your lane departure warning system, lane keep assist, your radar cruise control, high and low speed, emergency braking, etc., etc., etc. So you also get your full parking sensors around the vehicle. You get the larger wheels. There should be 19-inch wheels on this one. And then the different styling for 2019 as well. You're going to have that around view camera as well. See if you can see the camera on the bottom. Kind of right there in the center. We'll change the, there we go. So you can see it there. All right. And then pretty much your only exterior change is this badge right here. Oh, we'll come back into focus. Right here on the back. So they let you know real quick, this is the new SkyActiv D engine. It's a 2.2 liter 4-cylinder diesel engine with the, it's got 168 horsepower and 290 foot-pounds of torque. So you're going to be looking at about 60 less horsepower and then 20 foot-pounds of torque less than the turbo model. This one will also only run you about 4 miles to the gallon better than your turbo. So let's go ahead and take a look on the inside, see what they changed there, as well as take it out for a drive. Keyless entry will get you in. One press unlocks the vehicle. Your auto closing mirrors on the outside will open up. See the wood grain on the interior. That's going to be standard on and exclusive to the Signature trim level. You're also going to see your Katura brown leather. So this is the only kind of seat that you can get in the Signature Edition. It's a darker brown, and it's also really plush compared to the Signature, I mean not the Signature Edition, but the Grand Touring and Grand Touring Reserve trim levels. So starting on the left hand side there, you're going to have all your buttons for your cameras, your parking sensors all the way around the car, your traction control, and then your lane departure warning system and lane keep assist. On the steering wheel, you're going to have all your Bluetooth controls on the left side. Right side is going to be radar cruise control and regular cruise control. And we're going to fire up the vehicle because you do get one additional screen in the center. So we'll cycle on through. You actually get the remaining DEF for the vehicle. So for those of you that don't have a diesel vehicle or know what that is going to be a diesel exhaust fluid, something that's standard now just for all diesel vehicles that are manufactured. So coming down the center stack on it, you're going to have your normal screen, nothing's changed there. Full touch screen while the car's stationary, while the car's in motion, all your controls go down to the command controls down here. So, notice you're missing something here. There's no sport mode on the diesel model for some reason. They have removed that. Moving back on up, heated and cooled seats, dual AC, heated steering wheel, all your standard features that were on the last Signature Edition. So we'll go take a look in the back seat. If we can make sure the doors are unlocked. All right. AC there for the back seat. And then in the center armrest, you're gonna have your heated seats there and two USB ports for charging in the back seat. Close that up there. 60-40 split in the back. You can drop the center on its own though. We'll go ahead and take a look all the way in the back so you can see how that looks. All right, there's your releases for the back seats, right there and right there. That allows you to drop the center, that allows you to drop the left 60, and then the right 40 right there. Spare is going to be on the underside here. All right, now let's go ahead and take out this car on the drive. All right, we'll do one more walk around the car. Once again, this is the Signature trim level. This is the only way you are able to get the diesel engine, the 2.2 liters. On the exterior, your only difference is going to be the Skyactiv D badging that you have on the back. Of course, you still have the Signature and all-wheel drive. So we're going to hop in, take it on out, and see. Ooh, we're going to throw a license plate on the back, actually. But then we're going to take it on out, see if it's actually worth this extra $4,000. You'll get my spiel on this in a second. So fire it on up. So it sounds a little bit deeper starting it up. Turn this AC down. All right. So already on the acceleration, it sounds a little, I guess deeper would be the way to describe it. It doesn't sound quite as airy or electronic, almost like the gas or the turbo engine does. So we'll try to do an acceleration coming out of here with, since we don't have sport mode now, it won't change the demonstration like that, but we're gonna take a look and see how it sounds. So a little bit deeper of a sound. It feels like it's lacking a little bit compared to the turbo, which, I mean, on paper it is, so that's understandable, but it just feels like it's a little bit lacking on it. It's better than the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder though, all day long. That's fine, there's no problems there. So we'll see once we take this right up here how much better that acceleration is going to be versus the gas. So why I'm really comparing this to the gas, versus the turbo is. This particular engine here is only 20 foot-pounds of torque off of the turbo, and it's around about 60 horsepower off of the turbo. So this one, numbers-wise, beats. Now I'm going to be quiet a second. Now I had my foot down all the way on the gas. There's no further it would go, and it just doesn't accelerate like the turbo. I don't know if it's just tuned differently. Its shifting points are different. The turbo, it pushes you back in the seat and you go. You don't feel the same in this one. So back to my spiel though about this engine versus the turbo. So across the board, you're getting a weaker engine than the turbo, and your fuel economy is only 4 miles to the gallon better in this engine. You're paying another $4,000. So I think it was yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, Car and Driver actually came out with a test. They drove the vehicle for 200 miles, got their aggregate miles of interstate driving, which they did beat the estimated miles per gallon on the window sticker by about 4 miles to the gallon on the interstate driving, but they actually lost out. They got less than the estimated for highway driving. I mean, city driving on their test. Long story short though, they did the math based upon fuel economy and features like that, and you were going to have to drive this car 190,000 miles before this becomes worth to do the diesel over the turbo engine. So I don't know about you guys, most people don't keep their cars anymore for 200,000 miles. So most people nowadays, I've got the car for 6 years, I paid it off, time to trade it in. And that's just how people are nowadays. Long and short of it, I don't know why this engine exists. I don't think the American market needs this car. I think Mazda might be putting themselves in a weird position putting this car out here in the American market. Be sure, they've said it's going to come out for 3 years, but you would think they would have tuned it higher. You would have made it more torquey since it's a diesel engine than the turbo. You would have given it some more horsepower, something that would just make this stand out versus your turbo engine. But when you've got a turbo engine that just out competes your diesel, and your diesel is just so much more expensive than that turbo, I couldn't justify purchasing this over the turbo. Now, leave comments down below. Let me know what you guys think on it, but my summary of this vehicle is I don't think it should exist. I think Mazda could have spent money better elsewhere. More research and development in their Skyactiv X engine lineup, more just anything really. I don't think this vehicle needed to come to the United States. There's really no point in it, especially at the price point that it is. If it was super comparable to the turbo on the normal signature, I could see reasoning behind getting this because your fuel economy is going to be better. It is just a hair, but it's better. Outside of that, it's got a cool badge on the back. It's got a cool engine noise versus the normal turbo, but overall I feel like it's lacking. Now, if diesel's your thing and you just got to own a diesel car, or you just got to own a diesel SUV, welcome to the Mazda lineup. This has your name all over it, and we're excited to see part of the family. But for those of us out there that just aren't diehard diesel people, get the normal Signature Edition. Save yourself that $4,000. This just isn't the car, and I feel really bad saying about that. I love Mazda to death, I really do. It's just a shame to see that it wasn't just tweaked up differently, just a little bit better in some places. thank you guys so much for your time today. I appreciate all your feedback you've given me on my other videos. I appreciate the questions. I try to see every single question that comes up and give you the best answer possible. So feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. Of course, backup camera. You've got the terrible Signature Edition, or the terrible round view backup camera still. Mazda, you got to fix that in the next one. But anyway, thank you guys so much for your time today. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you can keep up to date on all of Mazda's newest vehicles, maybe some other manufacturers, and keep up to date on the news from Mazda. You guys have a good rest of your day.